I just turn it on, get it about halfway where it sounds like it's warming up. And then while I'm doing that, I'll get ready. I always use this just to dip my iron in. A lot of people use the sal brick, but when you're on a roof, it's kind of, cumbersome. So I'll have a dip cup here, and that's strictly for dipping my iron in. And then I'll just put a little bit, just enough to wet my brush in the other one. So we're gonna pre-tin this, okay? So what I like to do is get my sides ready while I'm waiting on this iron to warm up. And what you'll see is this iron start to change colors, and it'll go from shiny copper, it'll start to darken up. When this thing gets good and hot, you'll know, like that. But also when you do this, it'll stick to the iron. And you just coat the iron. And you dip it, and then you coat it. You're typically not going to use more of the iron than right about here anyways. And what it'll do is it'll cause a buildup on the iron that'll take the heat away from the iron. So you see how that's sticking to it? That's because it's cooled off, and then now it's hot again. So if you don't tend to your iron and dip it or turn down the heat, it'll start to burn up. And you see this discoloration here? That is the solder itself starting to burn and change its properties. So you can always, while you're prepping, you can just dip. You can dip it and then just turn it down a little bit so that the heat's staying on it, but you're not burning it up. But you see that discoloration? That's, if you let that sit too long, it'll burn the iron up, and then you have to clean it off and start all over again. And you just go across it, and you don't want any lumps. You want it to be nice and flat and smooth. But you see how it's starting to wave? And it doesn't take a lot. You see how I'm barely touching it? All I'm doing is adding just a fine film or very thin layer of solder to it. And see that copper that's showing through there? That's because I started to burn the iron up, letting it get too hot. So if you ever see like a bald spot in your copper or in your iron where copper's starting to show through, you just dip it and coat it, and it'll bring the life back to the iron and the solder at the same time. So you'll end up with spots like that on your iron when you're soldering a lot, or you're using one side of your iron, the other side will start to dry out, like the solder will burn out. So it's always good to pay attention to like what's going on with your iron, because once that happens, it'll spread, and then you have to stop and start all over. And but if you see, this is very, very thin. Like there's no lumps or anything like that in it. It's a little thick right there. You just kind of spread it off of it, but you don't want a big lump in it.